Ah, the factory floor. Everything's humming, machines working, coffee's still warm, and then one of them decides to turn into a bonfire. Flames shoot up like it's auditioning for a 4th of July show, and the boys, one runs east, one runs west, fastest they've moved all week. Then boom, that machine finally gives up on life. Debris flying through the air, smoke thicker than a safety meeting excuse. And now it's just raining metal and bad decisions, the whole place looking like a scrapyard barbecue. Moral of the story, boys: when a machine starts smoking, don't be curious. Be gone. Curiosity may not kill the cat, but it sure as hell takes out the foreman. Alright boys, here we go. Another day, another "that's not how OSHA said to do it" moment. So this fella's guiding a steel cone the size of a minivan, and look at that, he's walking under it like it's a helium balloon. Yeah buddy, gravity's got other plans. Boom, cone drops, guy's down. He's conscious, thank God. But that right there is what we call a bad Monday before lunch. Now he's calling for help, and the crew comes running like someone just dropped a 6-pack. Credit to them, they don't hesitate, but they're trying to lift a steel cone like it's a picnic cooler. Ropes, hands, prayers, the whole 9 yards. You can see the teamwork though, nobody's quitting, nobody's panicking, they just keep at it. That's how you know this ain't their first rodeo. Finally, they get it up, the guy's still breathing, everyone's checking on him, and you can bet your next paycheck there's gonna be a very long safety meeting tomorrow morning. Moral of the story, boys: if it hangs, don't stand under it. Steel doesn't care about your lunch break. That hard hat's the only thing between a cracked skull and a stiff drink after work. Guy takes a hit, goes down hard, crews on him fast like real brothers do. He'll be feeling that neck for life, but hey, better a sore neck than a closed casket. There she goes, just another dump truck trying to outsmart gravity. Starts off fine, then leans like it's had one too many at lunch. Boom on its side. Dirt's dumped, pride's crushed, lesson learned. Warehouse looks calm. One lady stacking boxes, minding her business. You can almost smell the overtime. Then here comes a truck backing up like it owns the place. Beeping, rolling, and wham, our lady goes down right into the pile. That's not what they meant by lean on your support. Crew rushes in quick, one with a fire extinguisher, cause you never know, right? Gotta respect the hustle. They check her out, make sure she's still in one piece. Another fella joins in, looking like the shift supervisor who really doesn't want to do paperwork tonight. Everyone's gathered, and our lady is sitting up sore but lucky. Boys, if there's wheels nearby, keep your head on a swivel. Trucks don't stop for cardboard or confidence. Everything looks peaceful, machines humming, folks working, coffee probably cold. Just another quiet day on the floor. Then out of nowhere, boom, the place lights up like somebody plugged a toaster into a lightning storm. 2 guys take off running faster than a paycheck on Friday. You'd think that'd be the end of it, but nope. Round 2 hits harder, sparks flying, debris everywhere, like the machine's throwing a tantrum nobody asked for. Smoke rolls in, alarms wailing, and all you can smell is burnt metal and bad decisions. Boys, remember, if a machine starts glowing, don't stare. Get clear. Curiosity's great for cats, not for welders. Just another peaceful day in the yard. Forklifts cruising around, everyone pretending they're in control. One moving, one sitting still. The calm before the storm, boys. Then out of nowhere, boom, the place lights up like the 4th of July. Sparks fly, smoke billows, and somewhere a safety poster just gave up hope. Fire spitting, metals glowing, and those 2 fellas peek out like, is it over? Yeah buddy, for now. Moral of the story: when it starts sparking, don't go inspecting, go disappear. Aluminum melts, but curiosity burns faster. Looks calm enough, one guy standing by the machine, thinking it's just another day, probably dreaming about lunch. Then out of nowhere, smoke starts creeping up like bad news on a Monday. He spots it, takes a couple steps back. Smart move for once. Next thing you know, flames are dancing like the machine's got a grudge. Smoke's filling the room, alarms are wishing they worked, and our guy's planning his next move. He shows back up with a red jug. Could be water, could be hope, we'll find out. Starts pouring it on like it's holy water, but that fire ain't impressed. So he keeps going, coughing, sweating, fighting a losing battle until backup shows up with another red jug. Team effort, boys. Couple more dumps and the beast finally calms down. Lesson of the day: if your machine starts smoking, grab the extinguisher, not your lunch break. Fire's fast, but stupidity's faster. So this fella's loading foam rolls into a truck. Calm day, easy job. Then zap, one little static spark from his shoe, and the whole thing goes up like a birthday candle on bad luck. That invisible butane gas inside. Yeah, turns out it's not big on surprises. Boom, fireball, foam's melting, man's running, and his hair's getting a free trim. Somehow he walks away with just a few burns. Lucky doesn't even cover it. Lesson of the day, boys: ground yourself before you load the truck. Static's sneaky, and fire's got zero patience for amateurs. Guy's just strolling across the floor, minding his own business, probably thinking about lunch. Then out of nowhere, boom, the crane gives up. Metal rains down, smoke everywhere, misses him by inches. And what does he do? Keeps walking like it's just another Tuesday. That, boys, is what we call factory faith. Trust in steel more than common sense. Shift looks peaceful. One guy cruising on his bike through the yard, probably feeling like a movie hero. Then out of the shadows, here comes a green excavator, minding its own business. Till bam, they meet in the middle like bad luck on wheels. Riders down, excavator confused, and the camera just watches like, yep, that's tomorrow's safety meeting. Lesson learned, boys. Bikes are for roads, not inside industrial work yard. Nothing says Monday morning like trying to unload a fridge solo. This fella skips the basics. Tail lifts uneven, rushing like he's got somewhere better to be. Next thing you know, wham, fridge takes the lead, pins him down flat. Man's looking like a pancake under a kitchen appliance, just waiting for someone to notice. 17 long seconds later, help finally shows, probably the longest coffee break of his life. Lucky guy walked away with just bruises and a story. Moral of the day, boys, if you're moving a fridge alone, make sure it's not the one moving you. A man's working on an electrical box, no gloves, no fear, just bad decisions. Then boom, he lights up and launches like the Flash on overtime. Smoke settles, pride smoked, electricity don't forgive stupidity, boys. Factory's calm till boom, metal flies, guy trips, rods fall like dominoes. Beautiful chaos, boys. Next time maybe walk after the explosion. Guy's lowering a car off the lift. Easy job till gravity shows up uninvited. Car tips. He grabs it like he's Hulk. Bad move. Next thing you know, it's on him, and the crew's rushing in like a pit stop gone wrong. Lesson learned. Cars fall fast. Pride falls faster. Busy factory floor, machines humming, everyone hustling, and here comes one guy playing Frogger across a live zone. He walks right in front of a stack of boards just as the machine decides it's go time. Wham! He's pinned before he even knows what hit him. Luckily, the operator's got reflexes, slams reverse, pulls the boards back, and saves the guy from becoming plywood art. Close call, boys. That's why we got walkways, not obstacle courses. You don't cross in front of a live machine unless you're looking to meet your chiropractor early. Just another day pouring concrete, trucks humming, crews working, everyone's pretending they read the safety manual. Then one guy swings the hose a little too high. Zap, that concrete ain't the only thing conducting electricity now. He drops like a sack of rebar, lucky to be breathing. Couple fellas rush in, help him up, drag him out of the danger zone. Everyone's shook but the poor don't stop. Lesson of the day, boys. Electricity don't care if it's wet concrete or your weekend plans. Look up before you light up. Forklifts moving, workers walking, no talking, just bad timing. Load swings, pins the guy to the line, real close call. Crew jumps in, pulls him free, lucky day. Talk first, move later. Forklifts don't do apologies. Forklift rolls in all confident, wet ground, heavy load. What could go wrong? One slick move later, whoop, she's belly up, planks flying, pride shattered. Lesson learned, rain makes floors slick and egos even slicker. Mechanics wrenching on a coil spring. No safety glasses, just confidence. Spring snaps, whack, straight to the eye. Tough lesson, boys. Eyes don't grow back. Wear the gear. So there's a mixer truck easing in, pouring like it's just another Tuesday. Ground looks solid. Spoiler, it ain't. Next thing you know, the earth opens up like it's collecting overtime. Truck tips, worker dives, and suddenly everyone's part of the excavation. Mud, concrete, panic, the full package. Lucky they crawled out with more embarrassment than injuries. Lesson learned, boys. Before you roll in the heavy stuff, make sure the ground's not planning an early retirement. Big excavators scooping smooth, loading up the little guy like a pro. Everything's going fine till it ain't. Can't see the mini behind the pile, and wham, the big bucket grabs it like yesterday's lunch. Little machine's fighting for its life, tilting, groaning, then down it goes, crushed under its own co-worker. Moral of the story, boys, if you can't see it, don't swing at it. Communication saves metal and pride. Guy's hooking up a fire extinguisher, all calm, careful, like he's building a space rocket. Tightens it, checks it, steps back, looking proud. Then boom, thing goes off like a powder bomb, and suddenly the room's a snow globe. Can't see a thing but regret and bad luck. He's standing there covered in white dust, probably rethinking every life choice that led up to that moment. Moral of the story, boys, pressure and pride both blow up if you don't know what you're doing. Guy's just standing in the back of truck trying to unload it, looking like he's waiting for the weekend to start. Grabs the pallet jack, takes one step down and boom, a tower of beer crates decides gravity's on sale. Misses him by inches, close enough to make him rethink every safety video he ever ignored. Moral of the story, boys, secure the load or the load'll secure you. Guy's standing by the tank holding a hose like he's about to wash his car. Then whoosh, pressure kicks in and he's flying like a rookie firefighter on his first day. Floor's flooding, pride's drowning, and here comes his buddy in the orange hoodie thinking he can fix it. Spoiler, he can't. They twist, they turn, they wrestle that valve like it owes him money, and every time they touch it, the tank says, "Let's try that again." Moral of the story, boys, always check your pressure, or the pressure'll check you. Starts out simple. Guy clean a machine, humming along, probably thinking about lunch. Then in half a second, snap, his hands caught, and that calm factory floor turns into a panic zone. Another worker sprints in, grabbing and pulling, both fighting the machine like it's got a vendetta. You can see the tension, one wrong move and it's going from bad to worse. More folks rush in, everyone shouting, pushing, doing whatever they can to get him loose. One guy even climbs the machine like hero mode's gonna out-muscle hydraulics. Eventually they free him, lucky to walk away. Machines don't care who's feeding them. Stay alert, keep distance, and never assume you're quicker than steel. Road calm, trucks parked, everybody moving like it's just another slow day. Red semis sitting there wide open, waiting for the load, and here comes the yellow forklift. Hero of the hour, carrying more cardboard than common sense. Everything's smooth till one sheet slips, then two more follow, and just like that, gravity clocks in early. The forklift loses balance, tips like it's had one too many, and bam, straight into the side of the truck. You can practically hear that insurance deductible screaming. Now the whole crew shows up, pointing, shouting, pretending to inspect while figuring out who's getting blamed. Then the uniforms stroll in, clipboards ready, faces serious, and everyone suddenly remembers their safety training. Moral of the story, boys, forklifts don't tip themselves, and cardboard don't cushion pride. Secure your load, spot your moves, and don't let gravity write the incident report. Excavators digging, walls standing, and the crew's just watching like nothing could go wrong. Famous last words. Then out of nowhere, boom, that wall collapses straight into the trench, dust flying, hearts racing, everyone shouting no, no, no like it's gonna unexplode. Workers rush in, panic everywhere, lucky if nobody's under that pile. Moral of the story, boys, when you hear cracking, don't stare, clear the zone before the wall decides it's quitting time. Night shift in the mine, two excavators humming, lights glowing, one guy strolling around like he owns the place. Then wham, excavator arm swings down and down he goes with it. Lights, dirt and pride, all flattened in one clean motion. He's laying there not moving while another worker jogs over, probably thinking, well, there goes tomorrow's safety bonus. Moral of the story, boys, heavy machines don't see you, they erase you. Stay clear or you'll end up part of the terrain. Gas cylinders loose, tips over, and boom, takes off like a torpedo on payday. Dust flies, crew dives. Lesson learned, strap it or chase it.